Um, I have no clue how many videos I plan to upload tonight or whatever. I mean, I guess for the past, I don't know, say 20 minutes, I've been either making videos or, looking at what's already been up and just critiquing. Um, but I know one thing I wanted to do, before the night was over was basically, like I remember I was on Omegle and I mentioned Marlon Christian, but I ran into this girl. I forgot her name. One of the first things she told me to do, she posted a link to her YouTube account, and she wanted me to follow her. So basically, I did that, and like she sang for me, and also there was another dude who I was talking to on Omegle, and I mean at the time he couldn't like there was like people sleeping around him for whatever reason he was like playing his guitar, but for whatever reason he couldn't like sing presently, but he was showing me links to his videos that was currently on YouTube with him singing. Like the only thing I kind of like wish for was like most of this stuff, most of the content he had was basically like it was like his vocals, but he put it through some program that altered the his vocals. So basically, I mean, it was his voice, but it was like it's been quite some time since I've um, you know used or even looked at Pro Tools or those plugins you use to do some of the things that he was doing. But yeah, without procrastinating. I already went 2 minutes into the video. My goal with this particular video was to, as bad as an idea that it may seem, I want to at least like record one karaoke song. If it turns out as terrible as, I imagine it to, be, um, then it'll be my last one. But, I was thinking about what song I was going to choose, and I mean, after thinking a second, it was a no-brainer. So without further ado, this is either going to be the first of many or the last. So I'm just going to cue up this video, start from the beginning, and then take it from there. Let's see. Hello, is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone at home? Come on now, I hear you feeling down. I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again. Relax, I need some information first. Just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts? There is no pain you are receiving. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands felt just like to the winds. Now I've got that feeling once again. I can't explain, you would not understand. This is not how I am. Now I have became comfortably numb. I did plan to go through the whole song, but I was somewhat thrown off with the chorus. Um, I mean, I'm used to doing it either a cappella with my guitar, but with the karaoke version on YouTube, um, like like the background vocals, I guess, that came in during the chorus just like threw me off. And rather than like, struggle through that a second time around, I just, decided to um, stop while I was ahead. And that's the expression I was looking for. And yeah, um, yeah, well, I have another 4 minutes. Um, maybe I might squeeze one more in. Let me see if I can do Wish You Were Here. Yeah, the intro to this song is rather lengthy. So, yeah, while I wait for the lyrics to come on the screen. I remember, I don't know, I'm just like out of my bullshit, but like, there was this one 15-year-old I met, and I subscribed to his channel as well, and I was completely surprised that, like, he was not familiar with, Pink Floyd, or at least, the albums, such as The Wall, or, Dark Side of the Moon, and like, immediately the first thing I did was, like, gave him a link to both of those albums, and I told him to, like, like, you have to check those out. Because I remember, I mean, not to say I had tears after, like, listening to both those albums for the first time, but, like, going back to, oh shit. So, so you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from tan? Can you tell it in your feet from a cold still red? Smile from a well. Do you think you can tell that they give you the train? The heroes for those hot ashes for trees, hot air for cool breeze, cold comfort for change, and the due exchange of walk on hard in the war for the lead role in the cage. I totally lost my train of thought with this. You know, I was talking some gibberish, and then like this, I realized the first lyric was starting. But yeah, whenever I hear this song, it makes me think about the person who introduced this to me. I'll talk more about that later. Wish, how I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. And how we found the same old fear. Wish you were here. Yeah, like the last. Well, let me just turn this computer. Yeah, I was gonna let the song run, but then I don't know. I found it to be more of a distraction than somewhat of a continuity. That's what I was aiming for. But yeah, I touched upon like the person that introduced me to the song. I mean, I've heard this song "Wish You Were Here" before, even before I heard the album in its entirety. But I remember back when I was at Purchase, my good friend Chris Weiss, um, like he went to help hooking up his Pro Tools, and I was in his dorm room, and I recorded that song, and it was one of those moments that made me want to pick up my guitar. So yeah, with 10 minutes, I'll say peace.